Alright, good afternoon. So I'm back on trail. I think I gave a full update in yesterday's video as to what happened this morning basically, which was just going to a coffee shop, editing videos, going to Walmart to upload the videos, and then taking a bus to the main part of Pagosa Springs, going to the outdoor shop, getting new socks, getting a new bag for my food and for food storage at night. And and then I hitchhiked back to the trail. Some Amish people gave me a ride. Amish or Amish or whatever. But I've actually been back on the trail for maybe like 2 hours now. But shortly after I got on the trail, I met another hiker. His name is Chairman, and I was chatting to him for a bit and hiking with him for a bit. He actually last year did both the Pacific Crest Trail and the Appalachian Trail in the same year. I've never met anyone that's done that, so that was pretty cool asking him about that and the logistics of it. You know, he did the PCT northbound and then immediately went and did the AT southbound. So yeah, that's a lot of hiking in one summer. But anyway, I was chatting to him for a bit, and he basically skipped from Grants to Colorado, which is what most people did because of the forest fire closures. But then he took he did the first part of Colorado to Pagosa Springs, and there was a crazy amount of snow because that was like maybe 2 weeks ago or something. And so he just left the trail, went to Durango to hang out with friends or family or something for a bit. Took like maybe a week off trail, I think he said, or more. And now he's back. So yeah, his first day back on trail after like a week off. Anyway, I was hiking with him for a bit, and then it became clear that it was going to start to rain, so I put my camera away. So I just didn't get an opportunity to film anything until just now. But basically, it was obvious that big kind of like thunderstorm was kind of coming in, but it looked like it was maybe going to miss us, but it just about kind of hit the edge of us. So put the camera away and all that. It rained a bit. I still have the rain jacket on, probably going to take it off now that it's sunny. But it wasn't anything crazy. It wasn't crazy rain. A little bit of hail. Didn't really get soaked, just got a little bit damp. But the trail's a bit muddy now, and there's some snow on the trail. Some patches of snow to walk across, some blowdowns, that kind of thing. The usual. But yeah, anyway, I think we're past the thunderstorm, and I wasn't like up on top of the mountain or the ridge or anything when the thunderstorm was going by, so I wasn't too worried about it. And it seemed like the thunder was kind of far away, like we were on the edge of the storm. But yeah, just gonna keep hiking. It's also pretty amazing the temperature difference at the different elevations, because Pagosa Springs is like at least like 3,000 feet lower than where I am now. I think Pagosa is like maybe between 7,000 and 8,000 feet, and I'm like definitely above 10,000 now, close to 11,000. It's way hotter in Pagosa. Pagosa Springs was like, I don't know, maybe 30 degrees Celsius or like 90 Fahrenheit, something, I don't know. It was kind of hot though. But yeah, it cooled down a lot as soon as you get up to this elevation. It's quite a nice temperature for hiking actually. But yeah, I did have a nice little stop in Pagosa Springs, even if I didn't stay that long. I guess I ended up having almost maybe around 24 hours in town, because yesterday I did the 7 miles, hitchhiked in, and then I spent the night, and it wasn't until about 11:30 or 12 when I hitchhiked back out of Pagosa. But it was nice. it was definitely a very like hiker friendly town, kind of touristy, and yeah, it's just like feels like I'm really in Colorado now, because some of the New Mexico towns were, some of them were nice, but like it was just kind of a different sort of thing. Like this town was more just like a touristy mountain town with all the stuff that you could possibly need for hiking. So that shop where I got the darn tough socks, first of all, it was pretty cool that they had the CDT darn tough socks, but also the guy in the shop was really friendly, showed me that they had a hiker box, and I've mentioned hiker boxes before. It's where hikers can just like throw stuff they don't need but they think that maybe another hiker would want. And yeah, there was actually some good stuff in there which I took some like Cliff, you know, like Cliff bars, but they're Cliff like kind of like gel type things. They have electrolytes, some of them have caffeine as well, and then I found some other electrolyte powders and also some nut butter. I'm allergic to peanut butter, so I never have peanut butter on the trail, but these little like almond butter packets which you can just kind of like squeeze out. So yeah, gonna try some of that. Oh, and also some like packets of tuna, which is good, because normally like tuna would be canned, but you can get like packets of it as well. So got some packets of tuna from the hiker box as well, so that was pretty good, and some Ziploc bags, that kind of stuff. And as you can tell, I'm a bit more out of breath than usual. I mean, I am hiking uphill, but you know, it's also just at these high altitudes. I'm definitely above 11,000 feet right now, maybe close to 12,000, and so when I'm hiking uphill at this elevation, it's hard not to be out of breath while you're trying to talk to the camera at the same time. So I just passed some hikers who were camping by one of the small lakes that I hiked past, and they were locals. Well, I don't know if you'd consider it local, but they were from Albuquerque, New Mexico, so not too far from here. But yeah, the guy asked me if I was just day hiking, and I told him I was through hiking the CDT, and he was like, "How? Like, your pack is so small." And I told him, like, yeah, mate, like I've got like 4 days of food in this pack right now, so it's a full load. Like, I don't normally go much beyond 5 days of food, so yeah. Anyway, he was like, it looks like a day pack, and they were just camping by the lake. I don't know, just spending a couple of days out here or something. But it was quite funny. I talked to him about the CDT a bit in New Mexico since they're from there. But yeah, friendly people. It's really peaceful in the forest today. Just feeling like, I don't know, it's just really relaxing and peaceful. Just walking through the forest, it's so nice. Alright, so I've had a nice and relaxing day on the trail so far, and it's only like 7 o'clock, but I figured I'd just set up camp here. I'm next to this really nice lake with a creek going by, and there's lots of nice flat ground to camp on, grassy flat ground, so it's nicely sheltered in this little enclosed area. And up ahead, I know there's like a bit of a climb to get on top of a ridge, and then I follow a ridge for a while before I drop back down. So I figured, you know what, just take it easy. I've been feeling a bit tired today, honestly. Maybe it's just the altitude, I don't know. I know that I went at least close to 13,000 feet today, so been pretty high elevation, so maybe that's why I'm feeling kind of tired, but I figured I'd just take it easy, take it at a relaxed pace and just enjoy the scenery. It's so peaceful and relaxing out here. I've just feel really relaxed today, honestly. And there's loads of deer in this area. I've seen close to probably a dozen deer just all around this like camping area.